Hey YouTube, this video is going to be about something that kind of a little bit of a rant, but then again it's going to be a little bit of just something, I guess. The main thing for me is I am tired of seeing people who have what I want, and it seems like, you know, I feel as if I'm one of the most well-adjusted people I know, and I think most people are, but really, if you take a look at me and then take a look at people that surround me, at least, hell, my family, if you take a look at me and then look at my family, you'll think, oh my goodness, you're the sanest one in the house. And yet they have families, you know, yet they are in stable partnerships, or at least what I see as stable. Maybe it's really not. You know, and I feel like Teri from Soul Food a lot of the time. You know, her sister has a husband and 2 kids, or actually 3. Because she gives birth during the movie. Bird has a successful business, and while Teri is a successful lawyer, she hasn't had any of that. She hasn't had a successful marriage. She's had a successful career, but she wants to shoot more for partner. And interesting enough, I just kind of thought about it. Teri is a lawyer, so maybe that's subliminal messaging to why I identify with her so much. And it's also because she's the oldest, and it seems like everything she loves, she loses. What happens in the movie, and this is a spoiler alert, so if you've never seen Soul Food, I urge you to go and watch the movie. What happens during the movie is there is a long-lost cousin, Faith, who decides to pop up when Mother Joe, during a Sunday dinner at Mother Joe's, and Mother Joe is, Faith is Mother Joe's niece. She took her in when her sister died, and she's troubled. She has ran up credit of Mama Joe's, and she's just that one cousin that you know is no good, and when she comes around, there's nothing good can possibly come out of it. Now, what happens? Why is this so important with Teri? Well, it's because she loses her husband, quote, to him, but not exactly. It's just sex. Now, Teri has a husband who is a musician, and she thinks that law and being a lawyer and being partner and having money and that success is all that really defines her. And maybe I can kind of identify with that too, because I'm not as successful as I want to be, and I should be, and I'm going, you know, to find a way to get there, because I want to be a successful person. And not only that, but I also want to have a successful family. I want to be a successful husband and father. You know, like, I want my kids to say, you know what, he did the best that he could. You know, not only was he fighting for the world, but he was fighting for my family. And not only that, but I don't want to be like one of those activists, you know, or one of those lawyers who are fighting so much for a cause, you know, and who's, you know, being a lawyer, and being an attorney basically like bankrupts them of a personal life. Like, that's the one thing that I think that that's one of the main reasons I think that this job is so depressing, because I have no social life for the most part. So anyway, you know, and I think that this kind of ties into why I identify with Teri from Soul Food so much, because she's the oldest and all that, and the other reasons that I explained, but also she's seeing people get what she wants. You know, she wonders, you know, what happened if her and Kenny may have married, but then again, she might have fucked that up too. Now, also, the thing is, for me, I don't know, I need to stop being attracted to fucked up men. So I guess that would be the one thing, and maybe if I'm intentionally attracted to them, that should be a sign or something. I don't know, but again, you know, like I said in the Frogs and Princes video, you got to sort through a few frogs before you find your prince. But I just want the prince to just be like one lucky grab, and I find the prince. Anyway, so, you know, I identify with Teri from Soul Food so much because of the fact that I kind of feel like she's me. You know, I kind of feel as if I'm her with balls or something. And because, I mean, like I really identify with her so much. And even, you know, like, even if I were to walk in and see, you know, like, my partner with somebody, you know, like, I don't know, I wouldn't be the one to bust down the door. I would just be like, you know what, I'm going to be patient. I'm going to hang back a little bit, and I'm going to make them miserable every step of the way. But it's so funny too, because like Teri is always, you know, even though Maxine is the strong one, and the family, everybody's always looking to her for money. I'm sorry, accessing Teri's money is over. I'm not lending out money to anybody. You know, like, honestly, I would rather give somebody $20 than have them owe that to me, because it's just not worth it to end a friendship over like $20. But you know, like, they're always looking to her, and people always look to me as a strong one, and I keep everybody together because that's what I'm supposed to do. I'm the oldest, I'm the one that's supposed to keep everyone together, and everyone falls apart because that's what they do, which is why I feel like David from 6 Feet Under as well. The male equivalent, really, you know, and we have a lot in common too. He's gay, he's also living his life for others, but I refuse to do that part of it. You know, I'm not gonna try and make a dead man happy. But the other part about why I identify with David so much is because, you know, he just wants to do the right thing by the people in his life, but he's the one that's so fucked up. And so I kind of more identify a little bit with Keith because of the fact that he's the one that's got it together, and David's the one that that's fucked up. So anyway, you know, that's how I feel today. Who do you have anybody that you mostly identify with from a movie, from a TV show? Do you have someone that you really identify with because you just because of the fact that you just okay, yeah. Do you have anybody that you really closely identify with? I'm also going to throw out Patrick from Dirty Laundry, but you'd have to watch that to figure it out, or to see how you identify. Basically, it seems also I seem to identify a lot with successful people, and that's because I want to be successful. And successful, as far as I'm concerned, is being able to have a good family life and a professional life. Like, I don't want one to outweigh the other, because there are a lot of activists who fought for marriage equality and may have ended up losing their partners in the meantime, which that's the last thing that I want to end up doing is working so hard for all these causes, you know, as a lawyer, and then my personal life is nil. So have a great day, YouTube, and rate, comment, subscribe, share your thoughts. Bye-bye.